Hi, this is Gary at North Palm Beach Live, and we're at Sandpiper's Cove Restaurant and Bar in Old Port Cove. And tonight I'm visiting with half of J and J Classic Rock Duo, right?
Yes.
So, introduce yourself. Tell us about the band.
Hi, I'm Joe. I'm Joe Paizzi. The band is usually a three-piece. We have a drummer. I'm the bass player. My friend John is the guitar player and singer also. And tonight at Sandpiper's, we're going to be a duo. And we do all the favorites of, like the Beatles, the Eagles, a little bit of Rolling Stones, all the stuff you grew up in the classic rock era. And we have a great time down here.
So, how did the band get started?
Me and my wife moved down here 6 years ago, and I was introduced to a couple bands, and doing open mic nights, we found John, and me and John hit it off, and then my friend Patrick, who's the drummer, moved down a year later, and he fit right in, and from there it's history. We're really having a good time doing things in South Florida.
How many gigs do y'all do on average month?
We like to do more than we're doing now. We're doing one a week, but we'd love to do 2 or 3 a week. We're up in Port Salerno. We get down to Jupiter, trying to branch out, and we come to Sandpiper's Cove once a month. Me and John as a duo. Too loud here for drums, so we did a duo down here.
So, your interest in music, I mean, I'm assuming that probably goes back, do you go back to the classic rock era?
Yes, it goes back to, I graduated high school in 1986, and I got introduced to hardcore classic rock and roll, I guess, in 9th grade, and I fell in love with it, and I've been doing it ever since.
And did you play in the band while you were in high school?
I did some saxophone work and some keyboard work in high school, and in actually elementary school it started, and always had a love since I was a little kid, and it's grown since then, and now you can get out there in the real world and make some money doing it, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. It's more fun when the audience reacts well too.
And I'm sure with the classic rock, a lot of us grew up with that, so we love to hear it.
Absolutely. Yeah. I love it. I love playing what I like listening to. So that's pretty much the other 2 members of the band feel the same way. We like listening to it, we like playing it, and it feels so much better when you get a reaction.
Now, I'm assuming you probably have other jobs besides this one.
Yep, I still have to work full time. Music's not supporting me. I'm a bagel guy. I'm a bagel baker.
Oh yeah?
Yep. So I'm up early, 2 a.m.
Oh wow!
Rocking into the night.
So who are your favorite musicians, and what kind of?
My influences started early, around 5th or 6th grade. I got introduced to Billy Joel, living up in New York, Long Island. But then a friend of mine turned me on to Rush and Yes and all that classic rock, progressive rock. And then I took off on my own, Genesis, Kansas, all that good old stuff. But I'm open to jazz. I love the old jazz music and rhythm and blues. It's all good stuff.
Do you get the chance to play a little bit jazz? I mean, you still do your saxophone, or?
Nope, don't do the sax anymore. But my teacher wanted me to continue. I like to incorporate, if we ever do any open jams or write any music, the jazz influence may come into play. But pretty much right now we're sticking to the cover tunes and just to entertain the crowd. But down the road, we'd love to write some more. I spent some time doing some writing, and I'd like to do some more writing. It's a lot of fun.
And when you write, what kind of music are you writing? Is it jazz, or is it?
No, it's more along those lines of what I grew up with. The Billy Joel, the classic rock, and and that stuff.
Well, great. Well, now you're here at Sandpiper about once a month.
Yes.
And so you're here tonight, and you can check the Sandpiper website to find out when you're going to be back. And so we would encourage everybody. Sandpiper is a beautiful place to come, and you've got the great location right here on the water, and the boats, and classic rock, and good food and drink.
Absolutely. We seem to get a good reaction from the crowd. The tip jar's always out, and it's usually always full, so they must be liking what they're hearing.
And they're probably dancing too, aren't they, Joe?
They try, yeah, yep, they do.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time,
Thank you.
We look forward to hearing you play your classic rock.
All right, I hope you stick around and listen.
All right, thanks
Thanks.
again.
All right.